All right, hey everyone, this is The Shape speaking, and I'm here at Universal Studios and right out front of the Wizarding World, Harry Potter. This is one of my favorite areas of the park, and what I thought I'd do here is I'd go through and just take a little tour of the place. This is easily one of my favorite places, and I think the detail that went into this is really what inspired the detail that went into Disneyland's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So this is kind of a chess move here against Disneyland when it first came in. This really did revitalize the park when it came in. As I said earlier, before they opened up the Wizarding World, Universal was threatening to turn into one giant food court. So what I thought I'd do is I'd turn this camera around and we're going to go in there and take a look at the entire land. This might not have been the best day, or it may have been the best day to do this, as it's kind of raining on and off in here all day. So the first part of it is all the Hogsmeade Village, and as you can see, got a little image in here, but just as soon as you walk into this place, it's stunning. You can see Hogwarts there in the background, and as soon as you walk in, right over here, the Hogwarts Express. Little photo op for you. This doesn't take you anywhere like the one in Orlando, but I'm kind of hoping one day it will. One day I'm really hoping we'll get Diagon Alley down here. So you go over this way here, and you got Zonkos and Honeydukes. Now, it's a typical way that that Universal does things. These are actually one store with two different facades on them. Slightly disgusting idea.
Fred and George's
You guys could see that better, but there's a lot of reflection going on. This window here kind of looks like Mardi Gras. Or maybe a Day of the Dead celebration. Whole lot of chocolate frogs. Just like in the movies, every one of these comes with the famous Witch or Wizard card. But if you really want one specific Witch or Wizard, you can always just buy them on eBay. Now, here is the funny place about this. There's not a single sugar-free candy anywhere in this store. I don't know why not. I couldn't possibly be the only diabetic customer who ever comes to Universal Studios, but that's the way it is. Slightly depressing. Now, my crappy memory might be failing me here, but I seem to recall there being some kind of theming up here that used to actually move. But there's really nothing there now. Okay, let's head out. And over here's Hogmead Station. There used to be something that this thing did, but I never actually got involved in whatever they did in here. Some kind of thing they did, but now it's a gift store. Mostly Owl and Platform 9 3/4 related stuff. There's a butterbeer cart. Another thing that my poor diabolic jam, my brain isn't working today, diabetic ass can't drink. Occasionally this has like some animation to it, but I'm not sure when it's supposed to go off. I do recall this clock actually moving around more. And right in here, we have a rest area with a whole lot of owls. Yeah, if you look closely, the owls are animated.
Little Mr. Pet Charming, but your gnomes are coming into my garden and uprooting my cabbages. If you don't deal on your garden immediately, I'll find someone who will.
Owl post, and if you look right in here, you can see some howlers.
Here we are, expecting you for dinner, and you decide to spend the holidays with some witch we never even met. Such gratitude. Your presents are going back to Hogsmeade.
After you left for work this morning, your mother activated here again on the couch. She nearly frightened me and the children to death. I'm asking you one last time to tell her to send an owl in advance.
Okay, and as again, Dervish and Bangles, the Owl Post, and on the other side here, Glad Rags Wizardwear is all basically one store, all combined. That's how they usually do it here.
If you want to know what's going on in the wizarding world, get your own daily profit and stop intersecting mine. Do you think I can't see you flagging down that owl each morning?
Again, the detail in this entire land is extraordinary. If you look up here really close, let me see if I can get up there. You can see some of the books that Hogwarts students would have. There's no Secrets of the Darkest Art like there is in Orlando. Believe me, I've looked. I do see Dark Art Defense up here. And I'm not sure if this is new or not, but you can buy your own Monster Book of Monsters. It's just a notepad, all the pages are blank. I mentioned this a long time ago, but one thing I noticed in here after coming here for years is that all these stacked up books that you see in various places around here, they've had they probably just went to some used bookstore and got them, but they've had the titles taken off so that they'll look more like wizarding books and not, not so much like books from the regular world. Gonna have to take a look at these spell coins later. This is something I haven't really looked at before. Now this particular area is all Quidditch themed. I think this store has a fake name on the outside, but I don't remember off the top of my head what it is. We'll go out there and take a look. Another thing I like in here is the old school Gothic kind of look. Again, much detail in this place.
Those shoes look awfully comfortable. Tuck your shirt in, Scruffy.
Excuse me?
Just get over it now. Past like 2 weeks.
So. Okay, so this here is Gladrad's Wizardware. Again, it's part of the same basic big store. You walk right out through the store and you're in the interior of the owl post, including a whole bunch of owls. The fact that they actually went out of their way to fake the owl shit everywhere. Again, details, details, details. Now these books here are basically just notebooks. So if you want to make potions, this isn't going to help you.
I'll just put it here inside and...
And of course you walk back through here and you're right back where we started from. You can see a bunch of potion ingredients up there. I'm not sure if you can see them on the video. Okay, so now there is this small little alleyway that takes you kind of around the side behind this store. They used to as you can see, this is a wand window, so you buy a wand, you can wave it at it. If you do it right, it'll make something happen. Oh yeah. You know what? It is Dervish and Bangles from over here. Just a different section of that. Magic Neep. You can go to this in the Hogwarts Legacy video game. Squash. And of course the most spectacular thing, this big Hogwarts facade standing over the Forbidden Journey ride. I can never get enough footage or pictures of this. Simply spectacular. There isn't an actual store in here, but you can see that they wouldn't get so much reflection. They faked it back here pretty good, like it's some kind of magical bookstore. Gilderoy Lockhart stuff. Tomes and scrolls. Yeah, I never noticed this golden snitch above Spinwitches before. Seriously, I find new stuff like almost every time I'm here. Let's go back this way. Take a look at the front of Gladrag's Glizzardware. We were just in here a second ago, but this is the front part of it. Let's go this way. Another butterbeer cart. And this way actually leads out right to where the tour is. But one nice thing about this place is that you really can't see much of the rest of the park from inside here, which really keeps this very immersive. This stage right here is where they do a couple of little shows. The students with the singing frogs perform here, and they also do the Durmstrang and okay, it escapes me what the girl school was called right at the moment. It'll occur to me in a few seconds probably. Oh, let's take a look at this. The Weasley car. Now behind that is an extended queue area for summertime, all done up with lots of landscaping. So if you're here during summer and it's really packed, the line will stretch out into this area back over here. I don't really come here during summer, especially since they black out my pass. Beauxbatons, that's what the other school is called. Yeah, sorry about that, folks, but I am in my 50s and my brain is going pretty much the same way everybody else's is. Okay, there it is, Hogwarts. Closer look. If you want to pack stuff away, there's lockers over there. And as you've seen my previous video I uploaded of the ride, this is how you go into Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And right over here is the little mini coaster, Fright. Okay. So yeah, I am suffering from a bit of lack of sleep after last night, but Flight of the Hippogriff. Boy, you can tell these videos are not written down or anything. These are all improv. Better shots of that. And when you come over here, we've got Filch's Emporium. This is actually the gift shop at the end of the ride, if you saw the previous video. We'll pop in here just for a little bit so you can see it. Again, the sheer Not just the detail, but the ambience of this land is what really sells it. Without all those screaming kids, you'd hear the sound of the music more as we go deep in here. But a lot of merch, but as you can see, a lot of theming and detail in here. So this land kind of brings you right in, which is what I prefer. This is the way I think theme parks should be. Theme parks should immerse you in the entertainment. So I know I've said several times that the queue lines and the dining and the gift shops should be as immersive as the attractions themselves. That's what makes a really good theme park, and that's what we got going on here. And go over here, and here is all the dark art stuff, so Deathly Hallows and Dark Mark stuff. So basically, just like at Warner Brothers yesterday, this is where I belong. And that is the only Dark Mark pin they sell here.
The ones I hear, bro.
So okay, let's head out. Trying to put as few cuts in this as I can, so anybody watching can really get a sense of what this whole world is like. So Flight of the Hippogriff is just like a little mini coaster. It's nowhere near as good a ride as the Forbidden Journey ride, but if the wait isn't too long, it's kind of fun. Might try to get on there a little later. I tried to go on here earlier, but the wait was 30 minutes, and truth be told, not worth 30 minutes. But let's head on back to Hogsmeade, and we'll take a look at some of the other shops. I'm fond of good landscaping, and there is a lot of that here too, in addition to the theming. Now, one thing, unfortunately, that I can't show you because they close at 6 o'clock today, and we've already sprung forward, is what this place looks like when it's night. They did a very simple but brilliant thing. They put little light bulbs in the windows so that at night the windows are lit up and it looks like somebody's just up there, in their home, apartment, or office or whatever, with the light on, doing whatever it is they're doing. So again, here we are with several storefronts. Of course, Ollivanders, makers of fine wands. As of yet, unfortunately, we do not have the brand new wands that have just been released over in Orlando. I don't know if we're going to get them here. This is another wand window. So much reflection. Sorry about the reflections, guys. I wish you could see this as well as I could. Oh, that doesn't look bad. Haven't really ever looked into this window before. Yeah, look at that. All that detail. Beautiful detail. staircase. Okay, so you go right up here, and this is Wiseacre's Wizarding Equipment, and that leads you right into the Ollivanders area where you walk right in here, and this is where you buy your wands. Not quite, you know, screen accurate, but a whole lot of wands are here. They used to have just the regular like prop replicas here, but they phased that out, and now they're carrying only the ones that work with the windows outside. This is the new collector wand they got. This area right over here I'm always kind of fond of because they separate the wands here by core. So this right here is all the dragon heartstrings. And you go right over here, and this is the unicorn hairs. And then the phoenix cores are right here. Again, you got this staircase right over here going up basically nowhere. I don't think there's anything actually up there, but it is a nice touch. Plenty of wands here. I think at this point I might have over 50 wands at home, but they're not all from here. I get them a lot of places online and stuff. Snape's wand, I got that. Narcissus. And these over here are mostly the Fantastic Beasts ones. There we go, the Elder Wand, Gilderward's version of the wand. That's the one I have at home. And let's move on. Right over here, this is the Ollivanders experience. This is the one thing I haven't really done because I'm not sure if anybody's going to really let me walk in there and just film it for my own sake with all the kids in there, and I really don't want to have them pick the wand for me. I'd rather just pick my own. I'm sure there's videos out there of what the little wand chooses the wizard show is like. So tea and cakes, stuff. You know, this is one of the things is that most of the windows have something kind of moving in it. You know, I never noticed this one before. Out of scones back soon. Okay, slip around. Yeah, and public conveniences, just to give you the illusion that we're actually in England and not in Burbank. And the little fun little item we got here, Gringotts automated teller machine. It's just an ATM, regular Muggle ATM, but little bit of old world design, and they actually do make it kind of look magical. And Dogweed and Deathcap. There's no actual store in here, but quite a bit of work on this. You notice our Mandrake route is moving, which is more than I can say about the ones in the queue line for Forbidden Journey. They used to move, but they don't seem to anymore. While I can't show you what this is like during the dark with the really overcast rain clouds today, it actually does kind of work. Some of the lighting is on, you can see, so you can kind of see a little bit what it's like at night. A lot of theme parks are better at night. So we move our way over here. And this is the Hog's Head. I was in here earlier. This is my favorite watering hole in the area. There's a few places where you can get yourself some booze, you can get yourself some adult drinks. You look in here, and the Hog's Head was just moving, but I think I missed it as I came in. This is actually part of the restaurant over here where I'm going to be stopping by shortly. It's not only my favorite place to get a drink in here, but this is also my favorite place to eat just because of the detail and the immersiveness of this place. Didn't really notice that before. Again, this is the way I think theme park attractions, including heard it snort. But nope, there it goes.
Alright, and then since you did get a burger, does get a discount. Which one do you want?
Okay. At least a couple of the people who work here kind of recognize me the minute I come in. I'm here often enough, and so they don't card me. That might be a good thing, or it might be a bad thing. And that brings us back to where we started with. And again, this brings me to one of the things about this land that is particularly immersive. If you look around, the only place where you can see any part of the rest of the park is out there if you look out the main entrance. So again, very, very immersive entertainment, very immersive atmosphere. I like to joke that this is where I belong. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. And this is one of my favorite places to eat. Well, let's take a look around here before I go in. 3 broomsticks. It's basically connected to the bar I like. But there's a little little hidden alleyway down here with this 3 broomsticks window and some more honeydukes. So right over here is the staff only place, and if you go right in here, little hidden window. A lot of times this door over here is open and you can just walk right into honeydukes. Then again, I'm usually not in honeydukes because I'm diabetic and that place is really just depressing for me. But, so, okay, so that is Wizarding World. Oh, there's a little detail I never noticed. 3 actual broomsticks right over here, carved into the stone masonry. Nice. Okay, so with that in mind, we'll head into here and get myself something to eat. And there we go, like I said, exquisite detailing, lots of atmosphere. This is the best place in the park really to eat if you want to immerse yourself in an attraction or an area. You know, if you go into Star Wars Land, their restaurant is the Docking Bay 9. Is it Docking Bay 9 or 5? Can't remember. But they have that themed restaurant, which is kind of cool, but it doesn't quite have the detail and grab you the way this one does, the way it pulls you in. So even these little examples of what they serve here, all to theme. Even the taps have like dragons on them and stuff. Okay, so that is Wizarding World Hogsmeade in Universal Hollywood. I'm sure there's stuff in here that I missed that I didn't get on video. Later on, if they let me, I'm going to try to get on Flight of the Hippogriff and detail some of the stuff on that, because there is some interesting details in that ride. Of course, last time you saw I did Forbidden Journey, but time to sit down, eat, and so that's the end of the video. Okay, guys, so I'm in the queue line for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and there's a few things I missed the last time I was here. Snape's Private Stores is one of them. Didn't even realize this was here. It's kind of hidden. It's really hard to see. Right here to the potion store room, and you can hear all that burbling noises. Let's go forward here. I think I caught a little bit of this on the previous video. The house elves there in the kitchens. So plenty of more details in this amazing immersive environment. I see new stuff every time I come.